Right, so welcome back everybody. We've kind of been neglecting the northwest section of this map, so we're going to be doing a couple of off-road races here. See what this Porsche 959 Rally can do. I wonder if this is part of this. Yeah, yes it is. Good. Yeah, I wasn't sure which category it was under, but it's under Rally Monsters if you were curious. So yeah, really quite like this when I was reviewing it in a previous video. So let's see what it's capable of when we're up against opponents. Now, we're not the only one from the 80s here, as you can see. Cut that way too much, but we're far from the newest either. Those Subarus are definitely obviously newer than I am. But I have more power, I think, and slightly less weight, so it should help us. Out the way, Peugeot. You're going to stop me getting up to first place. Right, second lap. In a decent position in the top 5. Opel Manta in front of us, and I think that's a Capri, so should easily be able to beat these two, because obviously I'm all-wheel drive and they are not. That is unless they've been upgraded, but I have no idea if driver tools upgrade if I don't. Capri is certainly shifting though. Not shifting enough. Well, this Porsche has certainly proven its worth. Miles ahead there. Yeah, really impressed with this Porsche. Obviously I couldn't tell whether or not it's going to be quicker than other cars in a review, because we weren't racing, but as you can see our lap time is way below even the fastest lap time there by about 2 seconds, nearly enough. 12th place did have a pretty good lap but at one point, but ended up obviously falling behind. Yeah, he's the only one that it came anywhere close to us in terms of lap time there. So yeah, really pleased with this Porsche. But that's just a dirt road. Let's see what it can do on a cross-country race, because they can be even tougher at times. Well, we've levelled up at least. Hopefully we'll get a wheel spin worth it, unlike the previous episode. Nope. Why? All the time. It's a pointless piece of clothing. Right. Oh, we're right near it already. There we go. Right, we'll stick in this. I wasn't sure whether or not this Porsche was more powerful than the... Oh, no, I won't be in the Porsche. Rally Monsters, there we go. I wasn't quite sure whether or not this was quicker than the Subaru. Yeah, we've got more power than the Subaru, but we've got less torque and more weight. But I think we've got enough power there to overcome that weight. It's only about £400 more, but we've got 60 odd horsepower more. So yeah, pretty even Stevens, though, I imagine, between us and the Subaru. If it was an out and out race between me and someone else in that Subaru, it would be pretty close. But that's just the way I like it, quite frankly. Close racing is always the best racing. Somebody just murdered a snowman there. Whoa. Right, oh dear. Turning way too soon then for that checkpoint. Oh, somebody else is in a Porsche now. I don't think anyone was in one before. Snowman death. Glad they put that back in the game after Blizzard Mountain on Forza Horizon 3. Wouldn't be a winter setting without any snowmen around. Oh no, fellow Porsche is gaining on me. Lovely drift there. Yeah, this Porsche is really controllable. Even at the limit, and even when you're sliding it around, it's really well balanced. And quite frankly, I think they made the right decision not having the same amount of power as the road version of this car. I think 450 horsepower, you might have been asking a bit too much for it to deal with that kind of power while dealing with these kind of surfaces. Nonetheless though, another convincing win. So yeah, the Porsche's doing well for us. Yeah, once again, far ahead of everyone else in terms of lap time. Only 5th place in that Capri was anywhere near close. So yeah, probably glad that this car's in the game now after reviewing it. Because it's all well and good reviewing a car on its own, but the car really proves its worth when it's in competition with other opponents. And this Porsche has certainly proved its worth. Right, let's see what else we've got to do.
Here we go. Our final 12 drivers versus the Titan. You've never seen competition like this, or had this much country to cross. If you want to become the cross-country champion, you'll have to beat the rest. So, you ready?
Not yet, because like the dirt races and that gauntlet version of it, we're going to do all the dirt races and all the cross-country races and anything else before we do the final big race. Haven't got many left of these cross-country ones to do, to be honest. There's one there. There's 4 there, 5. Yeah, there's about 7 left to do, so not many to do really. So yeah, I feel like we've got to, you know, finish them all off before we properly finish off the game. So yeah, right, we're going to do what we're gonna do. We're gonna go do some more of this business, world's fastest rentals, because I'm not getting that much money out of it at the moment, and I did spend 100 grand on it.
Turn around when it is
So let's travel up there. As I stay in this Porsche since it is still snowing. Quite frankly, we need all the grip and ground clearance when dealing with these conditions as we can get.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh dear, overcut it slightly there. Really enjoying the variety that the seasons offer up, and yeah, certainly makes a difference in terms of, you know, gameplay and the kind of cars you choose to use at those certain periods. Maybe not so much with autumn and spring and summer, because there's very little difference in terms of gameplay between those. Sure, it's a little bit wetter during the autumn and spring seasons, but most cars are able to deal with a light shower and puddles. But with the winter it is certainly different, and it's nice to have it permanently at certain points. Unlike with Forza Horizon 3, obviously, where you had to have the DLC and you had to go to a different map, which was way smaller than the standard map. So yeah.
In 400 yards, turn left.
I'm glad it's here, quite frankly.
Turn left.
And obviously each season offers up a different visual kind of take on the game as well. Which again is nice. Makes the map feel a lot more varied and bigger than it actually is. Because obviously it's not a massive map, it's the same size as the previous map in Forza Horizon 3, but because obviously it's evolving every week, changing every week, it's nice. Genuinely feels different. Because I've not actually explored all over the map yet.
At the roundabout,
I'm going to be
take the first exit.
enjoying the game in different ways for a while to come yet. Even long after this playthrough finishes. Right, finally made it into Edinburgh. See the Mercedes getting in the way there. Wonder what supercar we've got lined up for this
Turn left.
event though.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Right, next chapter. Sorry, I got a bit distracted then by my cat. Just wondering what she was doing. Right. Come on, what we're in. Aha.
Unbelievable
Zeg.
drive last time. My phone won't stop ringing. This one's going to be even better. Just one thing. Did you bring sunglasses? Never mind, never mind.
Why would I need
Koenigsegg
sunglasses?
1-1. 1 horsepower for every kilo it weighs. Only the Swedish could come up with something so simple and so completely wild.
Right, let's see what this bad boy can do.
Head for Bamborough Castle. There's a nice straight down there where you can really open it up.
Yeah, but we are also dealing with the snow. So, hopefully it's not too, snow-filled roads, too many snow-filled roads down there. So well and good for Edinburgh where it's all been ploughed away, but out there in the sticks it's going to be a all different kettle of fish.
And the client's coming in early, so sorry about the glare.
It's fine. I'm used to it in the winter. Oh dear. Now this car isn't as fast as the Gira RS in terms of top speed, but if I get it right, I'll be able to show you. It's actually better handling, I think. Oh dear. Yeah, gonna have to go a bit further back than that. Completely went into that corner way too fast, hit that bus stop, and then it carries you over into the wall, which is not useful when you're trying to get to a destination in a certain allotted time. Yeah, the roads are getting a bit
Fast and tight
trickier.
through this zone, yeah? Show 'em how that thing sticks to the road at speed.
See, sorry. Oh dear. £100 mph isn't exactly asking for a lot.
You just drove the world's first mega car. How do you feel? Check back with me soon. I think I might get a Ferrari in.
Yeah, that's a good thing, but it also depends on what Ferrari, because quite frankly I've been given a Ferrari on this game before on one of these events, and it was a Testarossa and it was awful, so hopefully it's something a lot better than that. At least we get a healthy 7,500 out of that, and our daily income will increase from that business as well for doing that. Also get 10 grand and a wheel spin. Please be a good one. I don't need any clothes or any horns. Yep, that'll do. I like that Chevy. I know a lot of people were slating Turn 10 for putting that in one of the car packs from Forza Motorsport 7, but I personally really rather like it, so I'm glad I got it. Saves me buying it. Right. Let's see what else is around. Why is that not saying new if it's available? No idea. Maybe I did one of the timed events like this one. Right, we'll go do that. It's close enough, and it's like a pretty fun one as well because it's point to point. I genuinely enjoy point to points more than the lap ones. Yeah, they're more difficult, but they're also more fun at times.
Turn left.
Look up that way too much. And after this one we'll do a couple of street races, I think. Or at least a street race and one of the road ones, because there are one of each close by, so that's handy.
Take the second exit. In 100 yards, turn left. arrived at your destination.
Right, we're getting something different. Let's go. Modern rally. What have we got to choose from? A Subaru. Let's see if we can buy anything good. I've got the Ford Focus RS and a bunch of Subarus. Is that all we got to choose from? I think we might buy the newer one though, because as you can see, it's quicker, better launch, slightly better brakes. I'm certainly not going to get the 2008 version because that's ugly as sin. Yeah, we'll get this one. Keep it in blue. Subarus always seem to look, well, the Imprezas at least always seem to look better in blue. It doesn't even cost that much either. Just takes forever to save content apparently, because cars are so big to save apparently. But yeah, hopefully this will do well. Hopefully I've made the right choice. Don't think I'd have enjoyed the 4-door that much out on this course, because obviously it's still a snow-laden country out there, and front-wheel drive isn't the best in these conditions. Yeah, we'll leave it for now. We'll up it maybe in the next episode or the one after that. It depends if we start losing or not. Couple of hairpins. Just the kind of stuff this on-road rally car would be dealing with if it wasn't a rally. We might well have to up the difficulty. Because we did obviously come quite far ahead of the opponents in that Porsche. And even though we've not got a massive lead over anyone in this race, we are nonetheless still first. And yeah, we seem to be increasing our lead as well. My only worry is that the difficulty is way higher than what it is now, and then we end up not winning anything. That's my only worry. But I guess it's worth a try. If we end up losing everything once we do up pit, then we'll just have to put it back down again and maybe start getting in cars that aren't that good to make up for it. Said that was a lot closer than the Porsche ones, at least. Yeah, we weren't that far ahead at all, less than a second yeah, I think we'll leave the difficulty for this episode and then we might well up it in the next one. Depends what we're really going to be doing. Right, let's do that road racing series, and then we'll do the street scene one. Oh, well, we're not even close by anymore. Nearly. We'll get there in no time, to be honest, it's not that far.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Especially not that far when you cut out a big chunk of the route.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I think we're getting somewhere fairly quick for this race. Just as long as we don't crash like that.
You have arrived at your destination.
No, rally cars aren't made for this kind of, well, not that good for this kind of stuff, so we'll supercars, I think. Modern. We've only got one hypercar you see to choose from. I'd rather have a bit of choice, so let's see. Right, we've got the Ferrari 488 GTB, the DB10, the CX75, Huracan, and Lamborghini. Well, we have choice, but we've used several of these already. We'll go for the Ferrari. We haven't used a Ferrari, I think, on this series so far, outside of the ones that we've been made to use. Probably because I've not bought any really outside of this one. I think I won this one in a wheel spin. But it's a good car nonetheless, so should prove worthwhile here. And then we can choose our own car for that street scene race that we'll finish this episode off with. Now obviously this is quite a lightweight rear wheel drive car, so might be a bit hairy in these snowy conditions. Certainly won't have the launch and the advantage of the all-wheel drive cars here. It's easy. That's practically every place that I gained. To be fair, this is the first time I've driven this on this game, so I have a bit of a learning curve here. Front pack has stormed away. So we've got plenty of speed in this Ferrari. There's 186. Is it going to be enough to gain these guys up front though? No, too much understeer there. This is a pretty fun lap race, this one. This actually feels like a circuit that you'd find in real life. So easy to make a mistake in this car, especially with these conditions. And as you can see, everyone I think in front of us is all-wheel drive. Which gives them an advantage over me. Granted, it does mean that I'm probably a bit lighter than they are and less prone to understeer, but out here, grip means everything. This is one reason not to increase the difficulty when I'm dealing with these kind of races. Yeah, the oversteer there. Sometimes when you catch the front wheels on the ground, well, the off-road bits, can pull the rear end round. We're going to have to settle for fourth. Yeah, we're not going to gain on that Lambo. Well, that's disappointing, but, you know, I kind of knew going into that race that having only a rear-wheel drive vehicle would prove tricky in some areas, and yeah, that's evident. But as you can see, I had the best lap by far, so yeah, if I had a bit more luck at the beginning, I would have probably come a little bit higher. But yeah, kind of got you know, held back a bit at the beginning, not just by myself, but by anyone else that was there racing against me. But we still leveled up at least, and I've unlocked more road races as well. Please be something good this time round. Third time's the charm. I went past a BMW M5 and like hundreds of thousands of pounds, and instead I get a horn. Great. So very useful.
Okay,
Not.
final round of Horizon Road Racing Series. After this, I have something a little different in mind. Something bigger.
Yeah, figured that out after the dirt gauntlet was unlocked. So yeah, every one of these series is going to have a big final race, so yeah, I've got that to look forward to. I will be doing them when I've done every other race though. I'm not going to be doing them beforehand like I've already said. Right, let's pick a car I haven't driven yet that I have wanted to for this street scene race. Got plenty of choice. Not really been buying all that many cars to be honest. A lot of these I've won in wheel spins or DLC. Decisions, eh? I know, since we have been we went around in the 959 rally car. Let's see how good the 959 road car is on a street scene race. Seems fitting to finish pretty much where we started. Holyrood Run. So yeah, this is a monstrously quick car in terms of acceleration and speed, far more so than the Rally Raid version. But obviously, in terms of dealing with winter conditions, it's probably less good. That all depends on the conditions of the road that we're going to be on. But at least we've got all-wheel drive, which, as you can see with that Mustang, not everyone else has here. Oh dear, loads of oversteer there. Yeah, this isn't as controllable as the Rally Raid version, certainly not with winter conditions. We're nearly halfway and we've not even really gained any places. Or at all even. We started off in 9th. Yeah, not enjoying driving this as much as I was with the Rally Raid version. Maybe it's just because I've not had as much time with this car as the Rally Raid version, or it's me, or the car, I don't know. But we're struggling. Nearly rolled it there. Tree, bush, house, no. Well, this has gone really wrong. At least I'll get top 5, but yeah, that's nowhere near as good as the Rally Raid was. Maybe it was down to me or my lack of experience with the vehicle, but yeah, that wasn't as fun as it was with the Rally Raid. But there we go, not every race is going to be all that successful. And again, why I'm hesitant to up the difficulty to unbeatable or whatever it is, so I think we'll hold off on that for a while longer, to be honest. But yeah, nonetheless, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.